Thank you, Bernita and Robin. I appreciate that. That was great. I did share the Padlets in the chat, and when we're done with our live sessions this afternoon, I will work on getting them together, and I will put the Padlet in the information and your office hours as well in that information.
Thank
So
you.
that'll be
Thanks
there
so
with the
much.
video. Sure, no
Bye-bye.
problem. All right, bye. Thank
Thank you.
you. All right, now we're going to turn it over to Chris Peterson in Alabama, and he is going to take us through Realize Math for grades 6 through 12. How you doing, Chris?
Good, Steve. Thank you for having me this morning and being a terrific host.
Oh, thank you.
Let me present my screen.
Let's see how you do on the Screen Present Closed Caption Challenge. Doing good so far.
And
so you're presenting your screen now. Just go to the tab that you have your slide. That's what we're going to go to this tab that has your slide on it first.
Okay.
So there you go. Now click on Present in the top right by the share.
Okay.
There you go. Now you should be able to get to closed captions.
There we go.
And we are good to go. Take it away, Chris. Thanks.
Terrific. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to be looking at playlists today, and we're going to look at it to help you organize and to help you be more efficient in your teaching and in your instruction. And I'm going to show you, I've got a slide right here that'll show you what it's going to look like from your teacher's end. You have your Clever page with the JCPS school system. And when you go to Clever, you're going to look for the icon that says SAVVAS Easy Bridge. When you get there, it's going to take you to your setup page, and you're going to look for the platform SAVVAS Realize. So let's do that again. You're going to go to your Clever page, all righty? Then you're going to look for the icon that says SAVVAS Easy Bridge, and you're looking for the platform that SAVVAS hosts your program on called SAVVAS Realize. We have many different platforms, but most of our core programs like the Envision Math is stored on SAVVAS Realize. So that's the one you're going to go to get set up.
That's great, Chris.
With all of this. Pardon me, sir?
That's great. And if I can add, I think if you right-click on that Clever icon, you can make it a favorite. So it'll be at the top of your Clever page. So if it's something that you access a lot, which hopefully you are, it'll be right there, easy to find every time. Because I know sometimes we have a lot on Clever. But thank you for showing them those steps to get there.
Yes, my pleasure. So if any teachers need help with that, I'm pretty proficient technology-wise, so I'll be glad to help you with that. And I'm going to show you how to get in contact with me towards the end. Let's go and let's look at playlist. What is a playlist? A playlist is a specified set of instructional tools that you can use. They're stored in my library, okay? Up at the top, you have your browser classes and your data that correlate with these three tabs right up here. But then the next one you have is called My Library. And My Library is where anything that you customize or anything you add to your lessons through Realize are stored. So you have them all in here. You can see that we can create our own content, and I'm going to get into that in just a few moments. But we also have customized test playlists, and they're all stored here. So far, I've got 3 playlists that I've created under this user that I've played with and created them. So that's where they're stored, and that's what they do. Now, to create a playlist, simply take the button, create a playlist, and we're going to call this one JCPS Demo. I'm going to give it a date, 14/21, and I'm going to create it. So now we've created our playlist. Now it's telling us when we want to add something to this, we're going to actually go to the lesson layout that I'm going to head to in just a moment, and we're going to click Add to Playlist. It's that simple. Okay, so first of all, we've created a playlist, and now I want to show you where we would go to add it. Okay, I'm going to be a high school algebra teacher today, Algebra 1. All righty, so we're going to go to that program. All righty. And here we see our lesson flow. We call this the program page, okay? The table of contents page. So we're going to go, and you guys, I don't know, I guess you guys are somewhere around exponents and exponential functions probably this time of year. So we're going to go to that topic. Okay, we're at the topic level. Now we're going to go into a lesson, and we're going to look at exponential functions today. So here's all the pieces that the teachers have access to within this lesson. Okay, and it goes through and it has practice and videos for the kids and custom differentiation pieces, and then assessment and differentiation pieces also. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through, and let's say that I've previewed it, and I want to add some of these practice pieces and something for the kids to have. So we're going to find the example we want. We're going to click Add to Playlist. I'm going to select a playlist, and here's what I can do. Start typing, and it automatically populates my playlist that I just created a few moments ago. We're going to choose that one, and then all you simply do is click Add, and it tells you one item added to the JCPS demo, and then we could click Go to Playlist, but I'm going to show you once again how to get to it. Remember, playlists are stored under My Library. Playlist. Now you see that I have 4 playlists, and here's my JCPS PS demo that I created for this morning. Here it is, and there's that example from that exponent lesson that I just added to it. Right. So that's all you're looking for is when you're going through your lessons on Envision, you're looking for that button that says Add to Playlist. All righty, that's what we're looking for. One other nice thing when we go back to it. Your buttons over here to edit and rearrange are very beneficial. Let's talk about rearranging. Let's say that you want things in a different order, that your teaching style leads you to a different order of these. Well, simply all you do is click the rearrange button. Now you can take these and you can click and drag it. All righty. If you wanted a math Excel, okay, or an adaptive practice for the kids to try on their own first, simply click it and drag it and put it where you want it. I'm going to drag it all the way up and put it above all the practices right here. Then you scroll down and you're going to click Save. Now, the nice thing about this, guys, is that when you do this, okay, you can see that that adaptive practice, which is powered by Newton, is now up here above all of these problems. You can always go back and view the original, okay? You can view how SAVVAS had it set up for you by clicking View Original, and now you can see that that adaptive practice is no longer here because we're reviewing the original. It's back down here where it started. So you always have the choice over here to view customized or to view the original. So that's always there and nice to match your teaching style, how you want that order, and how you want your lesson flow to go with these resources, okay? Now, the next thing is I want to show you is adding multiple items to a playlist. Let's say that we do want this adaptive practice in the playlist that we've created. Let's say that we do want a couple of examples, okay, into our playlist. I'm simply putting checks in these boxes over to the left for the examples that I want, okay. Let's throw in a math Excel piece, and let's throw in a lesson quiz, okay. So I want these pieces that I put in the green check mark, okay, to be added. Now you can see over here that I want to add selected to playlist. I can assign these directly to the students by clicking this button, but I want to add them to my playlist. Once again, let's auto-populate it and choose it, and we're going to click Add. 6 items added. Let's go look at the playlist now. And guess what, folks? Here we are. Okay? Here's our playlist we've just created from being that creative teacher that you are, and got it ready for your students. All you simply have to do now when you're to this unit and ready to this lesson and ready for your students to work on these parts, okay, is to assign it. But guess what, folks? I'm not done yet. There's more. I don't want this lesson quiz here. I want the lesson quiz, okay? Oh, excuse me. Okay, I want it to be in a different place, okay? Edit. I want to move it down, okay? I want it to be the last piece that they see. So, folks, this is totally customizable to your teaching style. This is nice to have everything right there ready to give to your students, okay? Ready to go and ready to send to them, okay? And I'm going to write myself a note: assigned to students week of 01, what was Monday, the 12th, 21, okay? So I'm going to click save. Now I've got it saved. Now guess what? I've got it aligned like I want it. I'm going to click assign all. And here comes my start date. I would have clicked Monday, but since today is Wednesday, I'm going to click then. I'm going to have it due by Friday, or I'll give them until Saturday, okay? And I would find the class up here, okay? And go in, and then my assign button would be live, and I would assign it that way. So, folks, that is the nice way to create a playlist, okay? That is a nice way to create a playlist for your whole lesson, your whole topic that you're going to go through and work with students on, okay? Now, let's talk about customizing pieces. Let's say that you get to your test for the topic that you're on, and you're ready to go and assign a test, okay? Let's go back to the same piece. Where was I? Exponents, okay? Topic 6. Here we are. We're going to scroll down. Here's all of our lessons we've had, okay? Now we're going to the assessment, and you'll notice that there are many different assessment pieces, all righty? When you're looking for assessments that are going to count towards your data tab, you're looking for this line graph right here. You're looking for that, all righty? Now, when you get there, you can assign it, you can add it to playlist, but folks, you can also customize this and make it your own, okay? It's not under teacher resources. That's where you would find many customizable pieces, all righty? That's where you would find it, okay? And if you wanted to edit it on paper, that's what you're looking for, okay? That piece right there that says editable. But folks, we're looking under the More tab, because we want to customize it. Okay? We want to customize the digital piece and assign this to them digitally, because it's going to grade it automatically for you. Here's all the questions, okay? And it's got the math content, Common Core standards over here to the right that you can look at, okay? And if you think this test of 20 questions is too much, okay, let's say you think, yeah, I don't want this question, okay? Because it covers it in another standard. I don't want this question because it's covered in another place, the same standard. I don't want this one, okay? And this one's covered multiple times, so I don't need it either, okay? All right, so we're gonna take those out and customize it. Okay, we can rearrange the questions by clicking this button. All right, we want this one down here. We want this one up here. This one up higher. Just for some strange reason, done. Okay, and now we're going to click done on this. And folks, it's going to save this customized version for you. Okay, it's going to save it right here. It's going to say customized. Okay, right here. It's the same exact test as this. This is the original. It's still there. This is the customized. Okay. Add to playlist. Okay. CPS demo. Okay. Add. And that customized test it's that easy to customize it and then add it to a playlist. The nice thing is, though, when you customize it, guess what? It saves a totally separate copy in your library. Not only is it on your playlist that we've added it to, but you have a totally different copy of it, okay, that you've created right here. All righty, so that's there for you. Customizable pieces, adding them to playlist, all the items like that, okay? One other thing about this, okay? We can upload files into a playlist from your computer. SAVVAS gives you the capability to do that. You're simply going to go over here, choose a file, attach from your computer, find the file you want, and insert it, and it's going to be into your playlist. Okay? Another great tool we have that takes a little time is we have a tool on our SAVVAS platform where you can do a search outside of our resources. Okay, we have the capability of doing a search for Mosaic by ACT, which is embedded into our platform. So right now, these results are showing all the pieces from within SAVVAS programs. Okay, from within SAVVAS program. But if I click this button, it's going to show me thousands of results. Okay, now the bad thing is it's not separated by grade level. Okay, but it's going to show me thousands of results, videos, games, lesson plan, homework, okay, tests, all right, anything, assessments, okay, that you can take and assign to your group, all right, to your students, all right. We'll go with that. Let's say here's a game. It's a middle school game, but I'll go ahead and show you. Assign, JCPS, okay. Let's give this one to 7th grade. Oh, I got to choose my dates, today, tomorrow, assign. Okay, and it's been assigned to my 7th grade class. Now, guess what? Since I've assigned it, okay, it's going to be, I can get to it by going into the 7th grade program, okay? So I could get there by going into it. So that's another nice piece that we have is adding from Mosaic and also adding files from your computer as I showed you, okay? It's all there. Terrific. So playlists, they're very nice for teachers to use to organize your lessons, to get stuff ready for students to have, to go through their learning process in this virtual time. Synchronous, asynchronous, it's all there. Go ahead and lay it out in this playlist, and it's there for you to have ready for students, your students. Let's go outside of playlists for a moment. Let me talk to you about a couple of things that I've got ready for you. I've gone to your teacher backpacks, okay? And I've looked at your instructional framework. Looking at the instructional framework, the 4 sections of your instruction would be review and focus, guide and engage, explore and apply, synthesize and reflect. I've taken those 4 areas of your instructional framework, and on the Padlet that hopefully, I think Kelly or Linda are monitoring my chat, and they'll put this link in there for you right now. And the password, it has the password teachersrock, all righty? I have taken that instructional framework, and if you'll go to the Math 612 section, the first thing you will see is my flyer where you can always contact me. Okay? I have an email, all right? I have an appointment booking time that I'm available from, what would that be, 8 o'clock your time. I'm on Central Time, but 8 o'clock Eastern until 5 in the afternoon. Or after hours if it's better for you. That's the first thing you're going to see. But I've taken those areas of your instructional framework, okay, review and focus, guide and engage, and what I've done is I've created pieces, I've correlated the Envision components from our program to match up with your instructional framework. So this is here for you. If you feel any of your areas of your instructional framework are in this virtual world not matching your standards, what you would like for your students to get, I'm giving you some suggestions, okay, of Envision components that will help your students explore and apply their math learnings. Okay, so I've done one. I've done one for AGA, Algebra, Geometry, and Algebra 2. I've also done one for grades 6 through 8 in Vision. Okay, so those are both there for you. In addition, I've taken the 8 mathematical practices and I've aligned some of our pieces of the Envision math program, how it lends itself to these 8 mathematical practices. So that is all there for you to ramble through and to look at and to get some ideas. Now, the nice thing about this, okay, if you're not that familiar with Envision, I'm happy to help you. And that's where my flyer comes in handy. Because on my flyer, and I think Kelly or Linda are going to put it in the chat right now also, please, you have access to my email. My email is there for you. And you can also book direct meetings with me using my Cloud HQ. I have that there for you also. So anytime that you need help with Envision Math and incorporating it into your virtual instruction, please, please, please feel free to contact me. I'm here for you. This is an introductory Padlet, but I've just gone ahead for all of us on the JCPS SAVVAS team. But I've gone ahead and just put all of my information here where I think Linda for Math K5, and I know Bernita and Robin for ELA K5 have a totally separate Padlet also. But I've got all the information that you need to get started with Envision, I think, and also especially how to get in contact with me here, to get in contact with me for any help that you need. All righty, a couple of other pieces right quick since we've got some time. If you're having problems with a program, you can always go to your icon on your SAVVAS Realize and go to Settings, okay? And you can look at your account to see if it's set up correctly, okay? If it's not set up correctly, all right, you can look at it, and then if you have problems, contact me or any of the SAVVAS people, and we'll get help for you. If we don't know how to do it, you can go into your programs to make sure you have the correct programs checked for yourself. And then if you felt like changing your pictures, here it is, and all the grades you teach or whatever like that. That's the first thing I wanted to show you extra. Secondly, SAVVAS has a YouTube channel. SAVVAS has a YouTube channel that has great videos to help you understand the programs and realize. Okay, so over here on the SAVVAS Learning search, let's type in Envision and see what we get. Okay, here are some SAVVAS Envision math pieces. K5, 6, 8 talks about the AGA, talks about Envision math added combined with Success Maker. So SAVVAS YouTube channel is a terrific resource for you, okay? It's always there for you. The next thing I wanted to show you is my SAVVAS training. All righty. If you don't have an account here, you're welcome to get one, okay? And it's kind of like a YouTube channel, but it's a little more tricky to get through. But it's there to help you go through and learn about our platform also, about Realize and about Envision and pieces like that. So it's all there for you to go through and learn on your own if you ever have questions. But please, like I said, don't feel hesitant to contact me. I'm here for you. Okay, I love working with teachers, so feel free to totally contact me anytime that you have questions. Steve, I think that's about it for me.
Awesome. Thank you, Chris.